I'm Camry.
I'm Catarina.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a seat. Okay, today I'll be interviewing you for my social work and generalist practice class. I'm recording this interview, but you don't have to worry about it being released or anything. It's just for help in my class. Would it be okay if my teacher used a part of the video for her?
Yeah, I do. It just depends on
Help her out, see my interviewing skills.
on what I say. If
Okay.
it's not too private, then yeah, more.
I have my phone out here, but it's just because my questions are on there to ask you, so we can keep this going smoothly. Okay, so I understand you like to become a social worker.
Yes.
Okay, is there a special reasoning behind that?
Well, I didn't always want to be a social worker. When I was younger, I wanted to be in the Navy just because my dad's in the Navy. He's recently retired as well. But after coming to UT, I didn't really have any sense of direction as to what major I wanted to major in, or what class, like what really I wanted to do. And I started looking, and when I found social work, well, I was like, well, you know, that could be kind of interesting, just because like I like to help people. I've always been volunteering, that kind of thing. And when I saw social work, I was like, okay, I'll take it. So I took it, and I really enjoyed my intro class. It just made me want to apply to the school, and sure enough, yes.
Who's your intro teacher?
My intro teacher was Professor Pulliam, actually.
Oh, 2 years in a row.
Yes, she inspired me to take the class.
Professor Fong.
Okay.
Were there any life situations that led you to your career choice, or was it just the... I guess because my dad's a vet, and I want to be a social worker for veterinary affairs, or join the military and become a social worker in the Navy, because that's an option now. So life situation, I guess just my whole life, actually, like my whole experience, being a part of well, I'm not part of the military, but being a family member of the military. So I guess that would be my whole reasoning behind wanting to be a social worker. Interesting. What qualities do you possess that will contribute to your career?
Qualities. Well, I think I have really good skills in listening. At times, like, I'd rather hear the other person talk rather than me talk, just because I like to listen to other people's stories. So I feel like that's a really strong skill that I possess, just because in working with other people, you know, you have to let them talk. You got to hear what's on their mind, so that way you can help them. Like, it can't just be you dominating the whole conversation. So I just feel like listening is probably one of my good skills.
Okay. Are there any concerns that that are related to your career path to which you were preparing for?
Actually, yes. Just because I want to work with the vets. I know that many of them do have mental illnesses, like PTSD. And I feel that since I don't know how it feels to go off to war and experience traumatic events like some of the soldiers and sailors have, I feel like that would be a concern, because I can't relate to them, and I don't know how I would be empathetic towards them, because obviously I don't want to be sympathetic, because that's just no. So I just feel like that's probably one of my main concerns, is finding that that connection with them, because I haven't necessarily experienced everything they've gone through.
Okay. What are some of the concepts that you have learned so far in class that you think will be greatly helpful to you in social work practice?
I think self-determination is probably one of the biggest ones, actually, just because everyone has the right to decide what they want to do with their life. And yes, I do want to help people, but it's up to them whether or not they want to seek out help. So I feel that self-determination is probably one of the biggest ones, one of the biggest concepts that's pretty applicable to social work.
How prepared do you feel to like move into the...
Prepared. I think I still need some more training or experience, volunteer experience. Like right now, I'm actually volunteering at a center for children that have mental illnesses. So I feel like that's a step in the direction that I'm heading towards working with children, because with the VA,
it's not only the vets, it's also their families.
Mhm.
So many of their families are experiencing difficulty with their vets out at war or even at home because their father or mother or relative are experiencing something. But yeah.
How far do you plan to go in your social work studies?
I want to get my master's for sure. I don't know. I haven't really planned past that just because like I don't really know. But for sure my master's. I would like to get a license as well, and then after that, some experience, and hopefully go into the Navy or work for the VA.
Any internships?
Internships?
Lately?
No, I haven't done any internships. Actually, I've only done volunteering service.
Start. Have you been with the same volunteer agency for your intro class as well?
No, actually, it was last spring that I volunteered at Casa Marianela, which is a immigrant asylee refugee home. So basically, they just help people from all over the place, and they help them land on their feet, get a job, find a place to call home. Pretty much, they're really nice there actually. The residents there are really cool. Like, just have to talk to them. The only thing that I had not a problem, but there was like a language barrier because there's people from like France or Jamaica, other places like that, and obviously I don't speak other languages other than English, and I understand Spanish and can somewhat speak it, but that was the only thing that really concerned me. But other than that, I really did try my best to communicate with them and help them out.
Well, thank you for the interview. I appreciate your feedback. Is there any way I could use it for my class, if at all necessary?
Yeah, just go ahead and let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.